Of that. Let's hop on out, take a live look across the region where we've been treated to just a beautiful start to your Monday. We are looking at some clouds out towards the coast, but as you can see from our camera in Seaside, even there, we were seeing some peeks through of the blue sky to start off the day. So things looking pretty nice. What are we talking about this week? Well, it's going to be warm and sunny to start, so that's the good news, but not nearly as hot as some of the extreme heat we've seen at the start of the month. Temperatures really sitting in the 60s and 70s. Rain chances do start to creep back in towards the end of the week. I'll break that down for you in just a little bit, but let's talk current conditions. Out towards the coast, that's what I was talking about, where we're seeing a little bit more of those clouds. Temperatures ranging from those mid to upper 40s. As you work inland, we're seeing the upper 40s in some areas, but some more sunshine than we're seeing out towards the coast. Temperatures in the lower 50s towards the metro. Some patchy clouds across the region to start off your day, but not too much to be concerned. I wanted to talk about real quick the Rowena fire and some of the wind gust forecasts that we're talking about. Up towards the Dalles this evening, you could see wind in the mid to upper 30s. Still definitely a concern for fire crews as they're working to get that containment up, and not much rain at the start of the week to really help them out in that regard. Looking ahead towards tomorrow, it's going to be much the same with wind gusts in those mid 30s. Out today, radar and satellite not really picking up too much. I was talking about some patchy clouds, but we're not really seeing any problems out there. So if you're getting out for your morning commute, not really an issue. I did allude to a slight rain chance working its way in. We're actually going to see that pop up as early as Wednesday. So let's click through the futurecast where today and tomorrow, not really seeing any problems. You're going to see a lot of sunshine actually, so things going to be looking good. But take a look at Wednesday morning because we are going to start to see some slight rain work its way through our area, but that's going to pass, and Wednesday and Thursday still should look pretty good. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. That isolated chance, not really much of a concern once it moves out. Thursday looking dry, but shower chances return on Friday, sticking around for Saturday. So we are looking at a bit of a wet weekend. They could bleed into Sunday, but not too bad at the start of the week next week. Let's talk about what that does for the temperatures. Start of the week, like I said, we're looking pretty warm with those mid to upper 70s at the start, bringing it down slightly once we get to the middle of the week. But even when we cool down when the rain gets here, not all that much. We're sitting in the mid 60s, so we will be still pretty comfortable over the weekend. Here's your Isles Garden and Home forecast. It's going to be a good time to get out there. We are pretty warm tomorrow, and the good news though, not going to be rainy. We are seeing some rain in the morning on Wednesday, but that sun coming back out. You're going to want to continue watering though because we're not seeing all that much rain at the start of the week, the rain coming in later. It's good weather to get out there and hit the garden. 7-day forecast. Let's talk one more time about that slight chance of rain on Wednesday. But folks, like I said, I'm not really too worried about it because that should move on out. We're still looking mostly sunny at the start of the week. So temperatures pretty comfortable and nice to start off your week. Just that ideal early summer week. You're seeing a whole lot of sunshine, but temperatures still comfortable if you want to get outside. We're looking at those mid to upper 70s. We cool off slightly towards the middle of the week, sitting in those mid 70s. Then when the rain comes in, temperatures drop a little, but take a look, folks, still not all that bad. We're sitting in those mid 60s, upper 60s on Sunday. So Travis, Emily, even when the rain works in, we're still going to be sitting pretty nice. This is a good week to get on out if you can.
It does look pretty good. Joey, thanks so much.